What's up, Team Dog? We are at the lakes today because we can't walk in our pine forest.
The pine forest is my favourite walk.
Yeah, and mine, because you got up in the mountains. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. We go there as many days as we can, nearly every day.
Yeah, but not at the moment.
Because it is the season of the processionary caterpillar, which is a real risk out in Spain, actually.
Yeah, when we first moved over here and you told me about it, I thought you were just scaremongering. But it turns out it is an actual thing. There is a caterpillar that goes on a procession through southern Spain. With its mates. With its mates.
Through southern Spain. It sounds like they procession from one end of Spain to the other.
Pretty much, lots of little processions.
It's not quite.
And
like
trying to murder dogs.
We call it the murder dog caterpillar.
Horrible little thing. Horrible little critters.
It looks all spiky, but it's hairs, and those hairs are fucking horrible.
Yeah, they cause irritation to the eyes and to the skin, and if you're allergic to them, they can get under the skin, and they are just, they can throw their hairs off them at certain times of the year, at certain seasons, like in defence, if they think they're under threat.
Little dogs have, so that's all with humans, isn't it? But little dogs have come a cropper. So there are stories of little dogs being killed by them, and there are stories of bigger dogs that have gone over to investigate them, having to have like part of their tongue removed, and various different kind of nasties, and they're just avoidable as long as you're avoiding, well, south of Spain, certainly pine trees.
At the moment in February they just stay by their nest, but they're starting to come out, so they're starting to, like, we can see the actual caterpillars wriggling around, but they're not going to, hopefully, or they're not meant to, leave their trees yet. They stay in their trees and do their nest, but towards the end of March they'll start to actually climb down and make these weird processions where they, if anyone's seen the film The Human Caterpillar, I feel like that's what it's based on, because they stick to each other's abdomens like this, and they follow the pheromones, and they all procession. That's not
okay. That's the one with.
So that is a processionary caterpillar.
Yes.
And then in April.
If you haven't seen that film, don't Google it. Whatever you do, don't.
Just Google processionary caterpillar.
Yeah. That's
and then in April,
wiser choice.
They come down and they go for much further distances, and then they bury themselves under the ground.
They turn into a beautiful
moth.
Yeah.
For a day.
They get one day after that.
And then they die.
And then they die.
But while they're here, they're real pests, and they're one of the main pests to the forest. They're one of the main causes of deforestation in southern Spain when it comes to the pine forest.
Is that right?
Yeah, because they are horrifically destructive in their path, because they eat pine.
Oh, so you'll spot their nests that are up in the tree. They look like white candy floss.
Yeah,
and they're little balls like that, or they actually can grow to massive sizes.
They're like giant spiders' nests. Anyone who's scared of spiders, they're like your worst nightmare. They look like a giant spider's nest. They're all...
And they've also got, so you can have up to 30 nests in one tree.
Yeah, 30
but
nests in one tree.
Sometimes you'll just spot one single one at the top, or they don't even have to be that high as well. They can.
Yeah, some of them are like down low, which is why we're avoiding it at the moment, because the pine forest that we're normally walking is just absolutely littered in them. It looks like there's been a circus and the candy floss machine has gone out of control. They're just everywhere, and you can start to see the crawly little caterpillars coming out, can't you?
Yeah. So be a little bit careful, guys. We're going to crack on this beautiful place, and then we'll get back to you from then.
Could be worse.
Could be worse, in fairness. What is it, February?
Yeah, February.
Oh, how's the weather in England? Come to the pine trees, he said. It'll be fine, he said. That's poxy pine trees over there, look. See if I can pull in. Boom. There they are. Bastards. Okay, so I found one up here. I'm going to try and actually pull the nest down a bit so that you can see it. And if you look real close, hang on. It's tough to film and not get fucking covered in caterpillar, which is not what I really fancy. But if you look at that, I mean, it looks like candy floss. It's not candy floss that you'd want to eat, in fairness, but it does look like a spider's web. And inside there's going to be hundreds of little caterpillars that are going to come round, and that actually branches all the way down from the bottom of that branch to the very, very tip and encompasses the whole thing. I'm going to try and go over the top now. Hang on, let's have a little look. So this is what, there you can see one of the little buggers in. Fucking hell, I thought that was on my arm. You can see one of the little buggers on the top there, and inside is where they will be getting ready to crawl down and go underground.